What's up, Fineables? Welcome back. So today I have a favorites video, and I absolutely love filming favorites because one, it's not just about makeup. I can show you clothing that I love and lifestyle stuff and things I like to eat or things that I've been incorporating into my life. So let's go into all the things that I've been enjoying currently. So I want to say a big thank you to Jade Leaf for sponsoring today's video. I'm personally excited, which I haven't told the brand, which you probably would think I would, but I was already a customer before, and it started in 2020. You guys know when we all became bakers and baristas in 2020, all of us were chefs. Well, I was actually a customer of Jade Leaf, and if you follow my Instagram stories, and you'll see that in 2020, I was showing you my favorite matcha green tea powder, and it was from Jade Leaf. Now, I had no idea that there was culinary grade and all of these things that went into green tea powder. Like, there's different types, and this was the highest reviewed one, and it is so great. So this one's a culinary grade where you can actually cook and bake and make things with. So I can make crepes with this, or different boba drinks or lattes, obviously, but then I could also make fudge if I wanted to, or just make like protein pancakes and add in green tea powder. Like, there's so much. So what's really cool is that they actually just launched a sugar-free version of their powder. So this one is plant-based, dairy-free, and keto-friendly. So it has 0 net carbs, no sugar, and it is sweetened with monk fruit, I believe. Yes, sweetened with monk fruit, 0 net carbs, and 0 glycemic. So this is an amazing alternative if those factors definitely matter to you. So I'm going to show you how you make a matcha latte. It is very easy. I'm going to show you making the sugar-free version. And yeah, I definitely recommend this powder. And like I said, I was already a customer. This is a very good powder. Very easy to use, mixes really easy, and you can basically make cafe style green tea lattes at home for much cheaper, obviously, and at the convenience of your own home. I'm gonna make the latte right here. I figured instead of doing like a B-roll clip, I wanna make it live just so I can show you how easy it is. Plus it's like more fun. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of this green tea latte powder right here into my bowl. Then to this, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of water. You can have room temperature or warm. I usually like to have warm. I don't know, I feel like it just mixes in really well, but this is the key. If you have not seen one of these, this is a traditional Japanese whisk, and you just stir it in the bowl with the water, and it makes it really nice and smooth. The key to a really good latte is to have no lumps, no clumps, just so it's really nice and smooth and connects with like the milk really nice. Like I said, I usually like to use warm water, but since I'm over here in my beauty room, I'm just gonna go ahead and measure out 1/4 cup of water. I'm gonna add it to the green tea mixture right here. So we're just gonna whisk that. 1 cup of milk, and then I also have my ice in here. Carefully right in. This is so good. I highly recommend trying out their powder because it's so smooth. Like I said, the key is just to make sure you whisk it really well. But again, it's all customizable because sometimes I just want like a hint of green tea. Sometimes I want it really strong. And then a little topper that I'll do, where's my whisker? A little bit of heavy whipping cream with some vanilla powder and just whisk it up. Get it frothy. I will just top it right on top of the green tea latte just because I like a vanilla foam on top. Right there. And then you are set. You have some vanilla sweet cream cold foam right on top of your green tea latte. Oh my gosh, this is heaven. Definitely check out jadeleaf.com. What's awesome is right now they're giving 30% off their entire site off any of their products. So you can go ahead and pick out their sugar-free one that just launched, or you can pick up also their regular one. This is the one that I showed on my Instagram. And they also sent over these, which I didn't know they had this. It's their single pack. So if you're on the go, or if you really just want something that's more convenient so you can always have it on hand, they do have single packs, so that's pretty cool. I never knew they had that, but sugar-free tastes really good. No weird aftertaste. I promise you, it is amazing. So I'm really happy because I've been trying to cut back on like a lot of sugary stuff. I've been making slow progress, but healthy progress, cutting back sugar because sugar is my weakness. Okay, so moving on. So like I said, I've been trying to make healthier choices. Some of you said that you can tell that I lost weight from my jaw, and I'm very happy. I always gain the weight straight to my face right away. It's very frustrating, I won't lie, but I've actually been really enjoying the Lonnie Fit Snacks protein bars. So they went ahead and sent me a PR package, and I actually really like it. I did an honest review, and I gave a 8 out of 10 for this bar on my Instagram, and I like it. The only thing is that these bars are pretty hard, so be careful with your teeth. They're much harder than I would think. So it's basically like a sweet and salty type of bar, because there's like a picture of a pretzel and cookie and all of that. The only downside I will say from this bar is that it's pretty hard. I went ahead and opened this earlier because I haven't ate lunch yet, so I wanted to take a bite, but then I was like, let me just film. But this is what the cookies and cream one looks like. Okay, I had to touch up my lips because I was drinking that green tea latte, but this is actually a favorite. So I have the MAC Love Me Liquid Lip Color. This one's in the shade Hey Frenchie. And here's a swatch right here, but it's better on my lips because I feel like colors just look different on the lips. I went into Ulta like a month ago and I said, oh, let me just look around MAC, because I feel like MAC is one of those 50-50 type of brands. Either you like stuff or you don't like it. And I feel like a lot of their launches don't necessarily wow me just because there's so many other brands. And I don't know. How do you guys feel about MAC? Let me know down below. But I picked this color up, Hey Frenchie, and I absolutely love this formula. I want to pick up other shades. I'm obsessed with it. It's super moisturizing, highly pigmented. It doesn't dry out my lips. There's a lot of liquid lipsticks that are drying out my lips lately. I don't know. I moisturize them. I lip mask it up at nighttime, but a lot of things aren't agreeing. And this one, oh, it is so good. The only downside I can say about this is that it transfers to your mask. That's it. But other than that, it is such a beautiful formula. It's very thin, yet so pigmented. Very moisturizing. And one thing, I don't know if any of you deal with this, but I feel like when you have larger lips, a lot of the lip color goes on your teeth and it almost like seeps in, because I always have Glenn saying, you know, because I have lip color on my lips, or he's just like, so every time, and I feel like a lot of lip colors seep into my teeth, and I don't know why, but this doesn't do that, and I'm very surprised because it is moisturizing, very plush, and I love it. So I definitely want to snag more colors. If you guys haven't seen this line, I think it's actually worth looking at, and they have a lot of colors. Okay, so since we're talking about lippies, I'm going to show you the other two I love. The Maybelline matte line. This is the Ultra Matte. Now this is the shade More Buff. This is my favorite nude. And I'm obsessed. This is all I have left, and I'm so sad. It looks amazing, and every time I wear it on my Instagram, people ask what lip color, and I don't know because I didn't know. So it's More Buff from Maybelline. Now this is a soft matte. It's very moisturizing, does not dry out your lips, because like I said, I've been picky with my lips because everything's making my lips dry, and this one is so good. You need it. More Buff is beautiful. So it's like a nude pink. And then, of course, you guys know I love my nude pink. So an affordable lipstick is from L'Oreal Nude Intense line. And I have a couple of these. They're all good. So whatever color you get, you're going to love. It's so silky smooth. It really reminds me of a YSL lipstick, how it just glides on really nicely. I love the gold packaging. This one is in the shade New Confident. So highly recommend it. And it comes in like this weird shade. Well, you can't see now because I've been using it, but there's 3 shades I've been using, and it's just, it glides on so nicely. That's the whole thing. I mean, this isn't one of the nudes I've been using. It's more of one of the pinks. This line alone is super moisturizing and silky. It does leave like a little bit of a sheen. If you want something more soft focus, then pick the matte line from Maybelline. And then if you want something more glossy and pigmented, the MAC. Those have been like the 3 formulas I've been enjoying. Then one, if you want your lips super mega glossy, Lancome Juicy Tubes. I've been using this one in a couple other colors, but I love this because it adds some glitter. It really pours out liquidy though. Look at that. It's like glass. Oh my gosh. It's sexy. It's sexy. You need it. Look at that. It is, you barely need any, and it just glides on. This though, you got to be careful because it'll seep into your lips, but woo! It just makes your lips look like straight glass and plump. And their new formula is not sticky, because when these launched back in the day, These were so sticky. Now it's more of like a liquid gloss and it is so nice. They have so many different shades. One little dot and it covers both lips. But if you do grab one, maybe just grab a clear one because it'll be good over any color. Water. I've been trying to improve my water intake. It has not been the best, but I have been converted from Hydro Flask to Yeti. Glenn and I got this for our Sedona, Arizona trip. We said, okay, let's make sure we drink enough water. Let's really hydrate on our trip. If we have to stop and go pee, who cares? We need to drink more water. I don't know why, but Hydro Flask is not impressing me. Let me know because I'm dying to know other people's opinion. Does your Hydro Flask really stay that cold for that long? Because to me, Yeti keeps our water way more cold and it keeps it cold much longer. And I feel like our ice doesn't melt right away. And I think it is so good. Like I will have cold water at nighttime and the next day my water is still cold until the next night. It is crazy. Like I think it is really good. So now I don't like my Hydro Flask anymore, which I'm sad because those are a pretty penny, you know, but the Yeti is so good. Going to Sedona and then we went to Walt Disney World, I will say I was pretty good with SPF, but man, when you have long days, I just never reapplied because I have my makeup on and that's dumb on me. I don't know. And I had a visor on, I had a hat, but still those beams know how to freaking hit you. And I started getting a lot more hyperpigmentation. Whenever the sun hits my face, boom, I get these sunspots, especially on this side right here. They were so dark when I got back from Walt Disney World. I was honestly like, you are dumb. Okay, what has really helped you? What have you really loved to help alleviate your dark spots and just help lighten them up? And it's Murad. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is like a miracle in a bottle. Okay, wait, let me take that back. I don't want you to think it's going to be an overnight miracle because you need weeks after to really start seeing it. You're not going to have like an overnight miracle, okay? I just want to be clear with that. But over time, this helps lighten up those dark spots so much. Now, I don't have to really put concealer to really conceal that. And that's how I know. That's how it's kind of like guiding it. But it's a rapid dark spot correcting serum. I use this day and night, but you have to make sure you use SPF with this. But this stuff is very, it's just powerful, but it's amazing. But you got to be careful. Like I said, you have to use SPF if you're using this in the morning time, or else you can create damage. Going back to another skincare product, the Laura Mercier The Perfect Cream is literally the perfect name because it is the perfect cream. First off, I love the scent. I know a lot of people don't like fragrant stuff, but it's very light in scent. It's almost like baby powder with a little bit hint of rose. And it just smells very delicate, like so, oh my gosh, so good. So I'm halfway done. I've been using this every single day underneath my makeup lately, and it is so good. It just soaks into the skin. My skin is hydrated. It doesn't make me oily, but it still hydrates. It's the perfect cream to put underneath your makeup. I swear it is really good. It says multitasking moisturizer, just because it is good for regular moisturizer to prep before your makeup, all of that. But I absolutely love this. And I was pretty surprised because usually when makeup brands do skincare, I'm like, oh, but this one is actually worth it. I've been obsessed with ColourPop cream blushes, and I kept telling myself, stop using them. If you guys have been watching me, I've been coaching myself, like, stop using ColourPop. You use them way too much. There's other brands out there. I went back to my e.l.f. cream blushes, and I'm currently wearing, oh my gosh, I just scraped the blush off when I just went like that with my nail. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's just blend this out. Okay, there we go. I literally went like that. So I've been using the e.l.f. blushes, and they are so good. I wish I could tell you the shades, but when they sent them in PR, I don't have stickers on them. I don't know why, but I don't. It just says Oakland, California. That's all. Like, people are like, oh no, the sticker's there. It's not there. It's not here because I got them sent in PR. So these are really good. These are the two shades I've been loving for the fall. And obviously they're like more burnt shades. This one definitely is more bright of an orange, but it's like the perfect combo and it lasts really long. And now these are my new obsession. So like I said, MAC doesn't really like wow me. It's like one of those love-hate brands, but they sent over the Rosalia collection And I love this highlighting palette. Now, I have always loved MAC highlighters, but I would never just buy just one. I love palettes from brands that I don't really purchase a lot from, just because you get more bang for your buck. You get to try out more shades as opposed to like buying 4 different highlighters from MAC. It's honestly the perfect combination. So over my cheek, I have this pink one, and then down my nose, I have this one and this mixed in, like for my nose. And then here, this one, I'll usually like dab it like up here. Like I just kind of mix and match just depending like the area of my face. But I think this is a very good quality highlight palette. They really remind me of the NARS highlighters because they blend into the skin so softly. And I feel like they're not too much. A little does go a long way, but they're like not too much. Like obviously this is more blinding because I have my lights on, but without the lights, it looks very just soaked into the skin, almost like just that really beautiful glow where it's not too much. So I love this palette. I don't know the exact name, just says Extra Dimension Skin Finish by 4. And then it just says Maca, Rosa Peach, Gwendilla, and then I don't want to attempt it, and Mille d'Azad. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but get this one. This palette right here, if you still can, this collaboration. I believe she's a singer. I finally tried out the Urban Decay. This is the Stay Naked Hydro Maniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. So they sent this over and they sent it in medium, and they sent it around the time when I was more like self-tanned. So now I decided to use it like a couple weeks. I started using this probably like 3 weeks ago. This is a tinted moisture, like a tinted glow hydrator, but it has medium coverage up to 24-hour wear. But to me, the medium coverage is a full medium, and I love the finish of it. The soft focus finish is what gets me. It looks so beautiful on its own, where all you need is like a light tap of translucent powder, and it looks so freaking bomb. Like, and it's a full medium. I was very shocked by the coverage of this because like I said, I have the dark spots over here and it looked so good. As for shoes, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm obsessed with Adidas shoes. This shoe specifically to me is so cute. I'm obsessed with Adidas shoes, especially if you have a wide foot. I love all of their nude ones just because they look so cute when you want to kind of like dress girly, but then you want some comfortable shoes. Now this is an NMD style. I absolutely love the NMDs. If you have a wide foot, it's going to convert you. So Glenn, he's like, oh man, you love Adidas. Let me try Adidas. He just converted like 2 months ago, and I'm in shock because he's been Team Nike 24/7. Like he did not want to try any other brand. I'm like, just try Adidas. So I recently just converted Glenn, like maybe since like August, like when we went to Disney World, I'm like, just try some Adidas shoes, because he's like, man, I really want some comfortable shoes for the parks. I said, Adidas. Come on now, you got a wide foot like me. And he loves them. He has been converted. He has been Team Nike for so many years, but I'm telling you, just dive into other brands, and Adidas, if you have a wide foot, it is just so good. To me, their shoes are so comfortable. Okay, last thing up, my waver. Everybody has been complimenting me on my waves, and this is what I use. And the reason why I love this one is because it's not a super long barrel and it is deep set. But when I wave my hair, I don't like those other barrels that are longer. And people may think, oh, look, like you're done so quick. I don't want like 5 million waves sometimes. It does look nice, but sometimes I want to switch it up. So when I wave my hair and I put it in, see how it's just doing this one section? If you have one of those other barrels, they're pretty wide, so it'll go down to here. So you just wave that whole section like this. This you can wave, bring it down, wave, and you kind of skip a part, bring it down, wave. See, so you get waves that are more far apart, so you get that true beach wave. Those other wavers don't do that. It's just like boom, 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 which it looks nice if you want that look. But this, you can also achieve that just by taking this section, moving down, taking this section. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer, but I like options, and I love this curler. I mean, waver. I've had it for 3 years now, and it is so damn good. So for 30 bucks, the last 3 years, 10 bucks a year, you can't beat that. Come on now. Watch it just like break down. But I love it just because it does more of a soft wave as opposed to all those like several waves. I don't know. I just like a more soft, effortless look. Someone was telling me when I was talking about this the other day that this waver doesn't work on them. So some of my tips and tricks in order to keep my hair, because my hair is pretty healthy, so it doesn't necessarily hold, curl, or wave the best, but this is what I do so that it does. My hair doesn't do the best when it's super, super dirty, but sometimes like semi-dirty, it helps. So don't have freshly washed hair. But if that does not work, what I like to do is also put in some dry shampoo on clean hair. Sometimes that will work as well. Or a trick that I do is that when I take my shower the night before, you know, when I go to bed, I take my shower and I don't condition my hair. I only shampoo it. Then I air dry it, and that's it. Then the next day, my hair isn't super silky soft from that conditioner, but it's nice and freshly clean still, and then I wave it. And I feel like my hair holds so much better without using conditioner. So those are my like tips and tricks. All right, guys, well, that is it for my current favorites. I've been using these products non-stop. I mean, for me to almost hit pan on an eyeshadow says a lot on an eyeshadow palette, but I'm a creature of habit. So these products I'm like annihilating, and this is what I've been using. So yeah, go check them out. I'll leave everything linked down below, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Mwah.